or the days after? Some specific memories about that or reflections?
I remember when he called us to let us know that he was leaving home, when he was coming to Agua Prieta. As kids, we were, let's see, 4 kids already that we were able to see the situation that Dad was leaving home. And we were very sad. We did not want it for him to leave our home. We want him to stay with us in home, but as he explained, I have to leave because if I don't do this, you are not going to have food, and you are not going to be able to go to school. And I have to do this. I have to leave the community, I have to leave the family, I have to leave my brothers and sisters, and I have to leave my parents. And because there's a tremendous need in our family. And it was very, very difficult for my mom, trying to be the father that we did not have it in home after he left. And for me, the responsibility of being a father is, it's a paper, it's un papel.
Role?
It's a role that a family have to have in home because of the education of the kids. And mom can't be the father. Mom was pretending to be our father, but she wasn't. And before my dad came to Agua Prieta, he used to go to big cities like Tapachulas, Tuxtla Gutierrez, Comitán de Domínguez to work and to be able to have money and have food. I grew up always thinking why my dad needs to leave the family to go and find money in some other places. Why he can't stay in our community and all the same money he was owning in other communities. And it was very hard for me to, I miss that. I miss that, my dad at that time a lot. And I think I can say, I can speak but for my brothers and sisters too. They miss that.
How old were you when this happened?
When my dad came to Agua Prieta?
Yeah.
I think I was close to 16, probably.
Okay.
18. Wait, see. Secundaria. Yeah, I was close to 18, yeah.
So typically then, once it was usually the father who left first, and coming as far as Agua Prieta, then it was, I guess, expected that the family would follow eventually. How long was that usually? I mean, was there kind of a, was it 6 months, 3 months, a year, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending?
Yeah. I came in 95, a year after my dad, in 1904, and.
Did you see him any time between the time after he left and then the time?
No, he never went back to see us, and And so I was trying to study by myself, working and studying, and he called my mom saying that he need me here in AP to make more money and send it to the family. And so that we were able to grow corn, more corn, and to rent more land, to be able to rent more land, to send it to our community, and with the purpose of growing more corn. And a year later, in 1996, the whole family came here. And so since that, we've been here, and my dad, I think, is going to be 18 years
18
since
years.
he's been here. And we decided to stay here because we saw the opportunity of having a better economic situation than Chiapas, and opportunities for my brothers to go to school, and opportunities also to have a good job here, and then this idea of being paid every week increased the desires of staying here, where we thought about having a permanent salary every week if we had a good job, or a job that we like it. So much opportunities for jobs, and yeah. So when I came in '95, my dad was already visiting the Presbyterian Church, Lily of the Valley, here in Agua Prieta. And when I came, he told me that he found a beautiful church, a wonderful church, that received him with so many affection. And he felt like this church made him feel a part of their family and welcome. And so one day, the next Sunday, the first week of August, I came here. I went to visit this church, and it was true what he said. I mean, all the youth came to me and greet, and they gave me the welcome, and they told me how happy they were to see me in church, and so
And a lot of these
it was a great experience to come to.
a lot of
church
these
and
folks were
welcome.
from Chiapas, no?
I'm sorry?
Were a lot of these members of this church from Chiapas, or?
In 1995, when I came, yes.
Uh-huh.
Many members from Chiapas, and yeah, most of them from Chiapas.
I noticed it's in the new building, but I noticed the mural of the mountain here. If you tell me the name of the mountain again.
Cerro Gallardo.
Cerro Gallardo. See, and they have, it's a picture of that mountain. The mural is, and it's got Moses holding the 2 tablets of law. And it struck me that part of the story is kind of the period of Israel's wandering. And I thought it was kind of telling that whoever thought that particular mural was appropriate for this church, this community, would choose that, because it's a time when Israel really didn't have a home as such. They just received the law. You reflect a little bit about how has your faith grown? How do you read the Bible? How do you practice your following Jesus as a